That's the wind. Thumbnail is to be changed. By the way, if I go change, I can only put a thumbnail. Now you see that's bad. The question is why? It's rather simple. It's because I don't have it. That's why. Oh god. I would say that a lot of... Yes. A lot of technical stuff. Let's say 120. And let's say 4. Okay, looks not that bad. What I need... No, wrong. How do I... Aha. Do you know those hamsters? Can you please allow me? So, right click, open folder. Yes. Okay. So that is there. So then I go copy that and then I put that there. Oh, I'm a genius. File is bigger than 2 megabytes. Okay. Then just give this here. Bonk. And now go there, screenshots, go all the way down, and it's not there. Why? Okay. I believe we are all ready now. That goes there, and then, of course, it would be nice if I could see live chat. So that goes there. And that goes there. And that's fine. Okay. So let's see. Okay, I am in the village. Okay, this is perfect. This might actually... Am I on hardcore? Or am I not? I cannot see my health. Why do I not see my health? Anyways, if I die, I'm just going to leave. Does not matter. It's freezing outside. Okay, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, I have some food. And this grace period is 9 minutes. Really bad. The thing is, I cannot even go and just like get... what's it called? This here is water, that is there, that is there. Okay, give me all this into that. We are not looking for quality in here. Okay, that. Look at this. The thing that we worry about is the speed. That's perfect. Okay, I have no idea what that in there is. I'm just going to go here into the mountain. I have no idea why I even have shaders. It's kinda bad, but pretty nice at the same time. Let me just get all of these. Why do people even die when they are cold? It's like the question that I would love to ask, but in all honesty I have no idea. God, the sounds as well. Let's just chill. I had like classes today in college. Let's chill for like half an hour or until I die. Let's see how this goes. Okay, 26, 27. Perfect. Okay, grace period, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I need, baby. As a matter of fact, it's more than I need, so... Give me that and that. Okay. So, the plan is I'm going to steal this. And I'm going to steal beds and the lanterns. What else I will steal is this, candles. Okay, candles are in my inventory. Give me that, give me another furnace. Okay, give me this. Steal pretty much everything. This here as well. Oh, pretty good source of food. Okay, that's one. I hear another one. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Okay, there was this igloo, however you pronounce it. there. The problem about this mod as well is that snow just keeps on piling up. Okay, I am not going to get cold here because of the grace period. Okay, what's in here? I don't think there is anything really worth in here. I can steal this carpet. I can leave this carpet actually gives me like some insulation. Oh, secret one. I kind of expect there to be like a secret entrance. Secret passage or whatever. Okay, so I have some flasters and a golden apple. It's going to come in real handy. And you have no idea what that's even about. Dirt. This is to make like that villager into a normal one, but I will not be doing that. Okay, that's fine, and that's fine. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back up. I can stay underground, but I will not be doing that. On the other side as well, I have to get some wood. I need wood because I won't really be able like to go outside later on. Life is hard, but I was killed by what magic? Can I pass? Is it because I did not like cure this guy? Well, that's amazing. So but it was a grace period. I had grace. You know, like Rick and Morty, like team, like da, da, da. I can. I want to say like let's listen to it, but like it's probably copyright. But you know the one I mean. So just like go away. Why can I not drop? I don't know, it's kind of funny, like how I died this now. Like without my upper body too. It's kind of interesting to just like, you know, watch it. Take like some pictures as well. Like it's really hard to explain. It's just like it's there, you know. It's all 3D. It's we are back. Oh yes, we are back. It's all like 3D and all. Okay. Hello, Shell Panda. That was first that. But yeah, I was never gone. Hardcore. Let's go survival. There you go. Hello, how have you been? I was never gone to begin with. It was just that, I don't know, I was wondering about my videos and all. That's a thumbnail. Yes, it is. Yes, it was just like pretty nice area. I not really expect to be like that ecstatic. Aesthetic. Like my that in itself, I not expect myself to be that photogenic. Yeah, photogenic. I believe that's the right word. Like, I have been fine. I'm glad to hear that. Have you learned anything new? Do you have anything new to share with us? Over here, we are an educated individuals. As a matter of fact, I have learned diagrams of phases. Did you know that? There is a triple point. God, that voice crack. It's a diagram that shows like in between what pressure and what temperature. You have like which kind of like, you know, which element, chemical element, is like a fluid, is like, you know, solid, and is like in a gas form. There is like a triple point, like a triple dot or whatever. Yeah, perfect. By the way, when I'm on grace period, I do get full damage. I broke both my legs. Okay, I will not be playing this one. New one. I broke both my legs. Come on. Survival. V3. Hardcore. Okay. Like, triple point is, like, you know, in which pressure and which, like, you know, temperature you have all three, like, you know, all three, like, stations. I don't know how you call them. Like, they are both, they are, like, not both. At the same time, like, it's like a fluid, a solid, and a gas. Really interesting. And if I remember correctly, for water, it's like 6 bar or millibar and 273.16 Kelvin. Instant broken legs, yeah. That's how that works. I should get like my chemistry book perhaps, so we can go and like widen our knowledge. So I'll do just that while it loads. Chemistry. Here it is. Fuck. Curses. The thing is, oh god. Okay, let's see what's to the right. By the way, is yes, and sound is all the way up. Okay, so I would say this is a bad spawn, but let's see what happens. This is spruce. God. Yeah, let me clear all of this. Go try to get like, you know, somewhere new. Somewhere where I'll actually find trees, because I'll need like a lot of them for campfire and stuff. Yeah, that should be enough for now. Okay, you are there, but you probably shouldn't be able like to hurt me. Yeah. I have like 10 minutes free. Is that like... Oh, I can actually... Oh, that's good. Okay. But how does that thing... Like, you know, that zombie see me? Okay. Another tree, I need that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. I am so low on trees here. Oh, this is a really bad spawn. This is incredibly bad spawn. I don't think this is going to work. Okay, I am freezing. I have chainmail leggings, so I have pants. I am not going like, you know, butt naked at least. I have some human decency and stuff. Okay, get this. I will probably not be... I hear something to my left. Well, fuck you. Oh, fuck. Got some sort of magic. Okay, I have 2 spruce saplings, which is not bad. They actually do shoot me. Why is that? Like, I don't think that should happen. Oh, I have an idea. I have a genius. That was pretty quick armor. Yeah, so someone died there. So someone froze to that. Fuck. I can probably place it here. Okay, there you go. Look at this play. Okay, I'll need that, and then I'll need this. It's time to... Fuck! Why? You little fucking... Oh, I have an idea. Fuck, bad one. Okay, it's there. I still have an idea, boys. Come on! This is like... Oh, fuck. Oh, perfect. Fuck. Okay. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay. Whew. That was something. Okay, so let's see. I cannot load anything. Okay, let's just go this way. 6 minutes. And I am absolutely and utterly lost here. God, I'm too fast. We almost froze. We almost died. We almost, in fact, died. Okay, I'm still in this biome. Oh, this is like so awfully Bad. This is good to preserve, like, you know, stamina and all, but... Well... Of fucking course. Speedy, I don't think the map likes that you're going that fast. Yeah, I don't think so either. Oh, okay. No, that's... I thought like that was a building. I thought that was actually something. I am so sure I'm dying here. I am so sure of that. There... Oh! No. That's fishes frozen in there. That's not something I'm... I feel like a man in the desert, and like, you know, he just thinks he has found like some water or something of that sort. That's basically how I feel every single time I think... Trees! I found them. Oh fuck. Why? Every single time. Why? Is there not a single thing that's not going to fuck? It's just ice. Brother, this is not just ice. I have 4 minutes to start. You little fucking... Fuck off. How do you even figure out like what's solid ground and what's not? Okay. Can probably start with this one. Okay, thank God. Trees. Yeah, we have trees. Thank God. That was... I hear something. Of course it's a small zombie. Of course it's a... Fuck you. Oh, it's... We have a change of music here. So now I'm slowed. Can go here. This is amazing. Did he follow me all the way here? That's the neat part, you don't. Yeah. Hardcore. Chemistry. Whew. So what are you looking for? Ideal gases. You wanna learn? Okay, that made no sense. Absolutely none. You know what does make sense? It's the... I forgot the word is in English. My vocabulary is like getting smaller and smaller by the day. It's a formula that you use to get like ideal gas or whatever. I can't idea what even like is the point of this formula. But anyways, it's P times V equals N times R times T. In here you have P, that's pressure, it's in pascals, times V, which is a volume. You know? How much space something occupies. Yeah, this might not be actually that bad. We actually spawned where like trees are. So you have volume times pressure that equals N is like, you know, the amount of like, you know, substance that you have in moles. If you're smart, you know what that means. If you're like me, then you don't. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you understand that. Times R or R or whatever. R, which is gas constant that equals 8.3145 joules per Kelvin. Probably. Okay, give me a crafting table. Crafting table goes there, that goes there, fuck. Okay, now we have an axe. Times T, which is temperature. Which is the only thing that makes sense. Then, if you are wondering, what's like the volume of one gas, oh, in like, you know, room temperature. Well, I'm glad you asked, man. And it's like temperature of 0, fuck you, 0 degrees Celsius, or 273 Kelvin, 273.15 Kelvin. If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere around here. Okay, can this snow stop? I can write it down somewhere around here. I cannot find. Either 273 or 273.15. You can figure out which is which. Absolute temperature 273.15 Kelvin. I was right. So you have that shit. That's like room temperature, whatever, or absolute temperature as it says here, which is like the point of freezing of water. Celsius. I know you're American. I'm talking in Kelvin here as well. I'm an ignorant American. I have given you Kelvins as well. 273.15 Kelvins. I have given you those as well. Chill. Okay. Thank you. Grace period 7 minutes. Thank God. And in that temperature, you might be wondering, what the fuck does volume equal to? Well, I'm glad you asked. 22.4 decimeters cubic. For Chill Panda. I mean, I have liters. You're talking in gallons and feet, and feet is a weird measure. Like, imagine how that idea came up. Like, hey, so we are, like, you know, in Europe I heard they use like centimeters and shit, and it's really precise and all that. Like, you know, what we're going to be doing here. And like, you know, so if I use... Where the fuck did you get that 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit? Oh, you fuck, yes. Oh, fuck. It's Fahrenheit. It's not Kelvin. Oh, fuck. I am not going to... I am playing here. You can give me that information yourself. Anyways, yeah, we use feet, yards, and inches. I know. But imagine how that idea came up. It's like, you know, you have like, you know, all of the people that were like, you know, nobility or whatever in those times before, and like, you know, they all sit in like one round pretty long fucking table. Very smart, yeah. And then you have them, and like, you know, they are like, you know, what metrics are we going to use? Are we going to use like, you know, metrics like meters and stuff? And and one guy was like, no, and they were like, you know, do you have a better idea? And he was like, yes, and they were like, you know, then what? And he was like, feet. And then, the fuck are you? Oh fuck! Oh, oh, my ears. Anyways, so God, there's a lot of people here. Give me this shit. Okay, they stopped shooting me at least. So imagine like, you know, they are just like all sitting there. Sometimes you use meters. I'm very glad to hear that. But imagine like, you know, and they were like, you know, what will we use? And he was like, feet. And no one questioned that. No one was like, you know, hey, is this guy like, you know, just a pervert or something? But most of the time we use yards, but yards are and meters lengths are almost the same. Yeah. You have miles. You have miles as well. 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. Just kind of like, yeah. Every single time I forget, like, you know, how much bigger mile is than a kilometer. Because, like, you know, when you have like fitness plans, and then like, you know, you look up like, you know, American fitness plans, it's like, you know, go and do 10 miles run, and then you're like, you know, I always like register that as like, you know, oh, that's like 10 kilometers, and then like, you know, I just give myself like, you know, half a second. I'm like, oh fuck, it's 16 kilometers. Because it's like 1.6 times 10, so that's like 16 kilometers. And I'm like, oh, oh. You know? So that's... God, I'm slowed. This is... Moment. I really love that I... Of course. Moment. I believe they can use like... What hell is a kilometer? Yeah. A meter is a bit smaller than yard for us, but most of the time we use yards. Yeah. Okay, I'm all catched up. So you have survival V4. Okay, so this is survival V5. Okay, dang. It's not going that well, I can tell you that. It's going pretty bad. But anyways, so in room temperature, for some reason, I doubt that. Is it really like one? No, not like one, but 0 degrees Celsius, like room temperature. Like even I'm cold in that temperature. But anyways, for 1 mole of gas, which is like, you know, the amount of that, 1 meter equals 2.86 feet, but a yard is 3 feet. Yes. Anyways, so you have, give me that in inches so I can, like, you know, figure that out. I really love how imagine like the conversation. I'm playing like here Minecraft, and then I'm like here talking about you, like about like, you know, how much volume of a gas you have by 1 mole at room temperature, which is 22.4 liters or 22.4 decimeters. That's in meters cubic. Anyways, you have that boil Mariotte, and for isothermic, like, you know, I see no fucking trees. When you have like isothermic circumstances, which is when, like, you know, temperature is not changing. I'm really glad I chose this. Is that a tree? Probably fucking not. You know what? I might just speed up like the process of like this one. 3 feet equals 36 inches. Yeah, I know that. 1 feet is like 12 inches. And then you have like oh, fuck. Just need to... Moment. It's 6, right? Yeah. Yeah, 3 feet 36 inches, 1 feet 12 inches. I'm really glad that we are having an, like, you know, intellectual conversation here. Anyways, let's continue. Boil Mariotte first. So when you have, like, you know, circumstances that are like isothermic, and that means, like, you know, you have temperature that's like constant. You have a certain formula that says that P times V, which is pressure, which is in pascals, times volume, which is in meters cubic, is constant. What does that mean? Because it's constant, these archers, man, I know. Which means if you up the pressure, then the volume is going to go down. If you up the volume, then the pressure is going to go down. It's simple. It goes up and down. I'm glad we are past that. We are going to stop this. For example, here we have like an example in this book. It says that fire hydrant. It has a lot of pressure in, like, you know, fire hydrant. And when you use it, that pressure goes down. And it starts springing, it starts going... And you start getting, like, you know, rid of the fire. And then what happens? It expands. And because it expands, then you have less pressure. Rather simple concept. I'm glad you are all on the same page. Okay. Did it... It really just jumped in there, man. Oh god. Anyways, then we have Gay Lussac. We are going to be talking about him in a moment. Okay. I did not know that was possible. Give me that and give me pickaxe. Okay, that can stay there. Not like this. Okay. Oh god. So, Gay Lussac. His formula is by isobaric circumstances. That means that pressure is constant. So now, yeah, the only thing I have been doing for a few weeks was playing TF2 in my free time. Time well spent, if you ask me. Time well spent. This no blocks. Yeah, I know, man. I know. Okay, so Chill Panda, I have a question for you. If you have been listening. We are using Boyle Mariotti's rule or whatever the fuck. So now if I ask you, and okay, imagine this, I'm going to repeat myself. You have pressure and you have volume. Like pressure times volume is constant. If I make my pressure bigger, what's going to happen to my volume? Am I going to shrink or will I expand? You think about that. For the rest of 5 of you, Gay Lussak. I'm really glad that view count is going up. Gay Lussak. While I'm mining here, I should probably go and get some wood. Why do I not like make caves? In all honesty, I die every single time to just staying outside. Pressure is no pressure times volume is constant. Chill Panda, pay attention. Hey, I don't have a bell. Ding 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 ding. I don't want to tase you like Hassan tases his dog. Don't do that. Ding 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 ding. Pay attention. Boyle Mariotte. That's his rule. He died for this. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that was good. A man died doing this for his life and you can't remember that rule. Come on. Okay, will I shrink if pressure rises? Pressure times volume is constant. Pressure rises, what happens to my volume? I can either shrink or expand. Which of those two will happen? Your thoughts. Sorry, I'm dumb, ignorant American citizen. Pressure is constant. Yeah, no problem. It's alright, you're not dumb. You just haven't learned enough. When I was studying, was it logic or was it psychology? I have no idea, because I had like both subjects in my school. I have no idea like why, but they thought like, you know, that was something that I just had to learn. Okay, if I go do it like this and go do it like that, and then I go and do bunk bunk. Okay. Well, first house. It's that knowledge is just like, you know, understanding times pretty much like, you know, how much vocabulary you have. So you need both pretty much. Why I only got 2 torches, lit torch. So what can this run out? I only get 1 torch per charcoal. That's so bad. Is it pushing or pulling? Look at this. Moment. You have vocab, Panda. You have vocab. The only thing you need is understanding. And look at me. I will give you the understanding. You will understand this if that was the last thing I do. I have 4 minutes of grace period. Okay, imagine this is me. And I put pressure. Let's say I put myself under the water, so it's pushing me from this side, top, this, bottom. All sides. Pressure is going up. It's going more and more. My lungs are going to collapse. It hurts. It's pain. What happens with my volume? I'm too dumb. I just woke up 50 minutes ago. That's perfectly fine. You're not dumb, Chill Panda. You're not dumb. I just told you what's knowledge. I go by that saying as well. It's just you need vocab and you need understanding. And then when you have enough of both, you know. And then you're smart. So pressure goes from all sides. Pressure comes this fucking little snow. And that's coming from me, which is insane. I love snow. Okay, this is powdered snow as well. I need to remove it. Otherwise I might just die. So pressure comes from all sides. And because like the formula is pressure times volume is constant. When pressure goes up, my volume can either go up or go down. Which is it going to be? For the rest 10 of you, there is more of us now. Gay Lussac. So his formula is for only isobaric circumstances, which means that pressure is constant. When you're on collapse, I would say pressure is pulling you in, aka crushing you from the sides. AKA, my volume goes, but... Go ahead. Keep going. Come on, Panda. I will wait for you. So first formula I gave you for like gases was P times V equals N times R times T. I should really get some signs here. I should really make some signs. God, I love these birds. Okay, my doors are open. There you go. So it's P times V. Imagine if I die and people come here in my cave. And, it could expand, like, what if your line collapsed because they were expand too much? No. Then they would explode, not collapse. P times V equals N times R times T. So you see this formula. This is formula for gases. Pressure, volume. This is the amount of gas, which is in mole. Big R is constant. So that's, I'm just going to put it down here. It's 83145 joules per, it's probably Kelvin, if I'm not mistaken. But like not enough to where it wouldn't explode. Don't think too much. Nothing too much. It's pretty much this, like P times V equals constant. This is Boyle Mariota. So either if P goes up, V goes down. Like that's how it goes. Imagine this. I have 3 dirt blocks and I go here, pressure. I need more signs. I go pressure on that side and I go, fuck, that will not work. I'm going to put sign here. Then I say crushing, aka volume goes down. Perfect. Imagine like this. I have 3 dirt blocks, and because like it's constant, I only have 3. I don't have more. So pressure goes down. This block goes here. Volume goes up. Volume goes down. This block goes back here. Pressure goes up. And that's how it goes. It can either be here or here. It cannot be on both sides. So when volume goes up, pressure goes down. When pressure goes up, volume goes down. How much dirt blocks do we have for volume? 1. How much for pressure? 2. When I have pressure 1, then it's volume 2. That's all. That's Boyle Mariota. For Gay-Lussac, from this formula here that you see for gases, he made a formula that's V divided by T, and then you have N times big R divided by P, which is constant. Okay, this makes more sense. So it's back, yeah. So because it's constant, it means you only have a certain amount. So it's like I have told you, like 3 dirt blocks. If I remove 1 dirt block, it's going to go here. Oh god, I need some sleep. It's going to go here. I don't have these dirt blocks. And let's say if I didn't, I cannot remove that. So let's say, bonk. I can even do this, like go even lower, and pressure is even higher. It's 3 blocks, and volume is almost non-existent. And you cannot rebuild like that, but that's pretty much all. I'm really glad you understand that. You see, that's all. That's all. That's all. Like, you know, there is to it. So this is Gay-Lussac. Yeah. So you have this formula for gases, and then you have like this one here. So what does this mean? This pretty much means because this, like V divided by T is equal to N times R divided by P, which is pressure, is constant. By the way, this is isobaric. I believe this is how you write it and say it. That means, like, you know, pressure is constant, so small p. It's not a big P. Don't laugh. It's fine. As a matter of fact, I would say it's above average. It's constant. So it does not change. So because this here, we can take this as well. Like because like gay equals Lusik. No, it's just gay Lusik. That's pretty much all it says here. I can only if like, you know, he was homosexual. I really don't. He made this though. So from this you can just pretty much, like, you know, just concentrate yourself on this here, which means that, like, this here is constant because this equals to this. You can just remove that and see, like, this is constant. So V divided by T is constant. Notes have been taken. Thank you very much. So unlike like, you know, Boyle-Mariotte, because, like, this was times. So it was equal sin LOL. No, it's just a line. Because Boyle-Mariotte had times, P times V. I'm smart. Yes, you are. P times V, and this one is V divided by T is constant. What does that mean? For that to stay constant, when one amount rises, the other one has to rise as well. That's pretty much all. Why is it? It changed colors. And it's back. Okay. Grace period then, by the way. I don't have any food. Fuck. I should have gotten some food in. I have no food. Oh, that's bad. That might actually be really bad. I might just die. Anyways, I need to get... I am dying. What? It's heat. I need more... I need more heat. Does this help? Fucking... Fuck no. Okay. We are back. Oh god. So I like Boyle-Mariotte because, like, this was once again times, and then, like, you know, when one goes up, the other goes down. This is divided, so to stay constant, both of them have to go up. Imagine it like this. Imagine you have two... Yeah. Give me a moment. Imagine you have dirt blocks and gravel blocks. They were always together. They loved each other. They were best fucking friends. And then... I don't know. Then... Give me a scenario. Well, what happened between them? I wouldn't say, like, you know, they were fighting over a girl, but that's too basic. That's too basic, and I'm not like that. Give me this. I need something more creative. What happened between them? Unlit campfire. I have to lit this shit. Well, I will not be doing that. So, anyways, they are fighting now. They are going for each other's throat. One says gay Lusak's rule is better, the other one says it's Boyle-Mariotte. It's heated in here. One of them cheated. Yes! Yes, that's what happened. Oh, you were with gay Lusak. Gay, I almost said Isaac. Gay Lusak? Yeah, I was. Then he goes for a punch. Pah! And now this fight has to equal that both of them will fucking die. How will both of them die? Rather simple. For both of them to die, they have to have equal strengths, right? If this one is stronger, like dirt blocks will survive. If gravel blocks are stronger, gravel blocks would survive. So imagine now this. If, let's say, dirt blocks become stronger. They are now all buffed. What would... And I need to add some supports for the other one. Okay, let's use cobblestone. If dirt blocks become stronger and gravel blocks do not, what's going to happen? Gravel blocks will die. No! So what do we need for this fight to result in same scenario, which is for both of them to die? We need to add some fucking guns to gravel as well. Do you understand this shit? That's pretty much all. Now just imagine instead of like dirt blocks you have V, which is volume, and instead of cobblestone and gravel blocks you have T, which is temperature. Pretty much all. I'm glad you understand that. It's rather simple when you go like with it in Minecraft terms. Is it day outside? No, it's not. Still no food. Okay. When that is done, I think this... by the way, the example here says like, you know, a balloon. When it's heated, it expands. Pretty much, that's all. Then you have second part of Gale Lusex. So I'm going to just go under this because it's like expansion of this. The second rule is when it's isochoric, which means that volume is constant. So like let's say volume or V equals constant. From here you will have that P, which is pressure, divided by T is constant. That's what you get. So now, what does this mean? Same thing as this, but just instead of V you have P. If pressure gets up, temperature goes up. If pressure goes down, temperature goes down. That's all. Really. Like, that's pretty much all. As for example, that's in this book, it's rather simple. You have probably seen a lot of people using deodorants as a fire cannon. Why is that fucking dumb? Even though it's amazingly cool. Don't do that. Be responsible. It's rather simple. It's because if... Imagine this is a deodorant stick. No, it's just a basic deodorant that goes psh when you press it on top and you put pressure, you know? And for Panda, this is boiled Mariotta. You put pressure, it goes down. Although it's not a gas. Remember that, Panda. Deodorant is flammable. Yes! Yes, it is. Point goes to Panda. The rest of you should be like Panda as well. We are studying here. We are trained and educated individuals. Why is there so much people watching this? Anyways. So. I hear birds. Oh, it's a day. Time to cleanse. Oh, fuck, I'm going insane. Can I eat these like flowers? I have no idea for how long like will this actually stay like this. Okay, there's a zombie there. I should probably make a sword in all honesty. So this is a lot easier. Give me this here. Let's go survive for a bit and then we are going to come back and study more. You need to just register all of this down. You need to remember all of this because if you do not remember, what will happen? You will learn nothing. You now have a lot of vocab. You have a lot of words in your brain. What was the formula that I have told you about being smart? Smart. How is a person smart? Close that. Well, it's rather simple. It's vocab, which you get by learning, times, it's here, understanding. I cannot put G here. It's understanding. We are all very smart. Yes. Yes, and you will be. So you need to understand. Now you have vocab. It's this here. You need to understand this shit. Because if you do not, I'm already insane. Perfect. Because if, like, you know, have, let's say, yes, do you want to study? Fuck! 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 Fucking fuck! I cannot, fuck! This is bad. I cannot attack them now. Run. I had the same. Oh. Anyways. Science. Got him. I cannot attack. It does not work. Come. They should be here. Okay, here he comes. Will he come? Hello. Come. No, I cannot attack. I cannot attack, sadly. Okay. So let's say you have vocab, and let's give it a value of 1. To understand, you need value of 1 at least. Like 1 equals understand. So let's say, no, that's bad. Smart. 1 equals smart. If you have vocab that equals 1, and you have understanding that equals 0, what does that give? How much is that? If you said 0, you're right. What does that mean? Not smart. You are not smart. Do you know what I'm talking about? No, you do not. How will you know what I'm talking about? You go and do both. So you have both value of 1. You have vocab and you understand. What does that give? 1. What are you? Smart. Simple. Can I attack now? Probably not. He burns. Why? Why is my FOV so bad? He's in the... he's in the powdered snow. Huh. Nice. Okay, I see that all of you are interested in this. So, okay. So when that is done, how about those? We were at second Gay-Lussac's rule, which is P divided by T equals constant. So if P rises, T rises. If T rises, P rises. So you go and start going with, this is deodorant. You start going, and then you go and put like a little lighter in front. So you have fire and it goes. Very interesting. Let's say you put this torch. I love gambling TF2 with crates. Okay. You put this lighter a bit here. And then you go, you put it like really like in the close proximity of. What happens with the deodorant box? Let's say that T goes back. It like lights up the gas and goes in there and it's fire. If you go and do deodorant on your skin like really close, it's really cold. It's really cold. But then you heat it up because it's on fire. Pretty logic if you ask me. What happens? Temperature expands, people. Temperature expands. Second rule. Second rule. Remember that. Pressure expands, temperature expands. Temperature expands, pressure expands. Pretty bad if that same deodorant is in your hand. Because what will happen? Panda! You have said that before. The lungs exploding. They will fucking explode. That thing will explode. Oh! I know that was his own. God, he's smart. God, he learns fast. That's my boy. It will fucking explode. Yes, it fucking will. It'll explode. Yes, it will. Yes, it will explode. It go boom. You'll no fucking longer have your fucking hand. God. Now I understand like why teachers are so happy to do this shit. Some of the time. Most of the time my teachers are fucking angry. That's so rewarding. I'm really glad you understand. Whew. Yeah, it will in fact explode and you perhaps might die. I still cannot run and I believe I'm going to die pretty soon. Yes. That's bad. When it comes to phases, that's boring. It's boring. Okay, we can start with connections between atoms. We can do that. This here can stay there. How will I call like this part? Gases? I mean, why not? This here can stay as gases. Like this is all about the gases. And this is... what's smart? Philosophical corner. Philosophical corner. It's kind of like having quarter stick, a big firecracker going off in your hand. It's not going. It's going to be a lot bigger than that, Panda. I can tell you that. I had a neighbor that has done that shit. It exploded. His hand was all burned up. His face, arm, chest, stomach. What I'm trying to say, it's a big fucking explosion. So don't go and do that shit. It's pretty bad. And now you know why that happens. Your head is basically gone. I don't remember if he kept his hand. I believe he has, but I don't know if he can move it. Like I imagine if, like, you know, the explosion was so bad, it got his like face, chest, stomach as well. It sounds bad. Like half your fingers are gone. I would say pretty much, at least that's what happens. Yeah, overall, like, it's not going to be a fun time, I can tell you that. Okay, so this way, then you go jump over that, and then we can go back into our cave of knowledge. To have... okay. Snow chest. So give me this here, that goes there, okay. Let's have another room that's going to be here, that's going to be for chemical mines. Can I call them like that? Oh, that's ice. That's ice, people. Okay. That could have been bad. Okay, that torch is gone. That is a bit bad. Okay, let's make a little corner here for... what's like the word in English? But the other spray can. Okay, it's metal for y'all as well, right? Yeah, the other spray is made out of metal, if that's what you're asking. And if you're asking if we call metals like chemical elements, yes, we do call them metals. So yeah, it's the same. Metals and non-metals. That's pretty much all. I have to unlit... because I was under the water. That's gone. That is absolutely gone. Okay, I need to be fast with this one. Oh, damn, thank God. Ooh, it's basically sharpener coming back at you. It's going everywhere. Panda. We have done it before. Gases. It's this one. P times P divided by T. More T, more P, more pressure. You go back here. You don't go back there. Just no. Nothing. That does not add up. Just look that up. No, not mind that, Panda. No, when it explodes. Yeah. I know what you mean. But I know, like, it can just like open up, like, psh, like imagine this is like the other can. It can, like, you know, go like this and explode from this side, go psh, or maybe it can just go and open, like, you know, from every single side as well. But imagine, like, kind of like a grenade. I would imagine. I did not have like a luxury of, like, you know, experiencing. Oh yeah, that actually does in fact work. Experiencing, like, you know, how that works, like, you know, firsthand. But I would imagine. Okay, so that is fine. That there is fine. So yeah, that there is not bad. Okay, I need more signs. So you give me that, and give me this. Okay. So, you know, periodic table of elements. You have metals. So I'm going to put that in there. Metals. Non-metals. Metalloids. And you have gases. Yeah, when you use it or like randomly, it'll set off the imaginary pin and it'll explode. Yeah. Kind of like that. That's pretty much all. So you know what all of this means, right? Metalloids are kind of like, you know, something in between metals. I believe this is how you spell it. Probably not. I believe I mistook that. You can correct me. It's fine. Metals and non-metals. Non-metal. Fine. That's something like in between that you have. Like, it's not metal, it's not a non-metal. It's kind of like, you know, I want to be here, I want to be there. I want to be both. So something like that. And then you have gases. They are just perfect. We can put cell here who understands, because, like, you know. Here you go. Explanation as well. Because they are perfect. As for the rest, they can fucking cry because they are not. By themselves, they are flawed. Now you might be asking, why? Simple. Simple. Because you have something called E-, which is electrons. Yes. And then you have P+, which is protons. And then you have N0, which is no fuck, neutrons. Yes. For an atom, you have a core. And then you have a shell. Rather simple. This is what atom is made out of. Electrons, protons, and neutrons. In the core, you have P+, and you have N-zeros, or protons and neutrons. In the shell, you have electrons. Simple. Shell is rather simple, because shell has layers. Now it has LMNOPQ. LMNOPQ. Fuck. I don't have a feeling it has like sound. It's really hard to concentrate on survival, explaining, and knowing stuff. I forgot K. It's... Oh, God. I need to get back this... Fuck. Warp. Bless you. K, L, M, N, O, P, and Q. So you can just remember that like Calvin up PQ. Pretty much all. That's the layers that we know of. Now, this goes, formula is 2n squared. So you go, let's say, give me whichever one you want. I will do O. You can give me if you want to figure out like the other ones. Say whichever one of these letters. So how does this work, this formula? This shows how many electrons can fit in that layer of electronic shell that atom has. They're simple. I'm doing O. O is K, L, M, N, O. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So N changes to 5. Formula is 2 times 5 squared. From here we have 2 times 25 because 5 squared is 25, which is 50. 50 electrons max. Simple. I'm glad you understand. So, from here, what you do is pretty much you have to know one thing. The first layer, which is 1. So let's just delete. No. Ah, God. Let's delete all of this. So it's 2n squared. So for first layer, it's 2 times 1 squared. 1 squared is 1, which is 2. So that means that first layer can only have like two electrons. That's all. Not more. He's small. He's small. For example, you have... Fucking, how is it called in English? I'm not going to say H. I don't really care. H. It has 2 electrons. No, fuck. Has 1. Why? It's helium that has 2. It has 1. E minus. 2 electrons. Yes. Yes, Panda. 2 electrons. It has 1. It has only 1 layer. On the other note, helium, which is He, has 2 E minus. So what does this mean? That's Martin Cita pants for him. Gases are perfect. Why? Well, it's because of this shit. Helium has 2 electrons minus. Just electrons. Fuck. 2 E minus or 2 electrons, which means that his first layer is filled. Which means his first layer is perfect. Why am I explaining all of this instead of surviving? I just realized that. Oh, God. Anyways. Oh, that's a good one. He's helium. He's calling me perfect, guys. I understood that. I did. You know why? Because I have vocab and understanding. Both of 1. Which is the minimal value that you should have to be smart. At least I pass, like, you know, those kind of like criteria, but I'm smart. I'm smart. Yes. As for officially, like, you know, smart tier, it's, let's say, equal and above. Let's say 25. Let's put like value on smart tier above that. We are learning science while outside the doors are creepers and zombies ready for you. And skeletons. And snow. And snow. And death. And they have weakness. And they have slowness. That's going to stay with me until I die. Anyways, we don't have much time left. We only have 2.5 minus 10 is negative 7.5, which means 7.5 of these. Yes, I'm on the smart tier. Panda, I don't love. I don't like to lie. I'm going to. As for your vocab, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stop. 6, 7. So your vocab is 7. As for your understanding, it's 1. You understood this pretty well. I'm going to give you 2 for these. Fuck, you are. I don't even have to go above. You already have a 4. So yeah, you are at 28, which is above. Yeah, you're. I can go like all the way and say the rest, but we don't have much time. You have to say 6. So that's why gases are perfect, because his last electronic layer is filled. That's only for helium though. No, Panda, you're not in dance tier. Talking about dances, it's like kind of like. So imagine there's E here at the end, so this is you. So it kind of goes like the long way. You had to go there. I don't make the rules. You just had to. You have done that to yourself. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Happens. As for the rest, because if you go from like, you know, the second one, okay, you just change like this. So from here you have 2 times 4, which equals 8. Fuck. 8 electrons. Yeah, you did have to say. You know what? I know your mistake. He has understanding. Because I was matching it. You said. Okay, and we are back. That's all on my part. He understands. He goes back to 1. It's still 0 though. But he's not dumb. Not dumb. Dumb. You're going to come back up one day. Anyways, 8 electrons. But if you go from like, you know, second has max of 8. But you might say, Ersil, if let's say the third layer is the max layer, then it's 2 times 9, and that's 18. So it has max of 18 electrons. If it's the last layer, no. Why? I figured that out yet. I probably learned that, but I forgot. It's 8. It can have max of 18 if it's not the last layer. But because it is the last layer, it's still 8. It's still 8. Because it is the last layer. So sadly it's only 8. So what does that mean? If like any single one of these, from 3rd to 7th to 7th layer is the last one, it can only have 8. And not more than that. That's how it works. Pretty much. And that's why gases are perfect, because they have all of this, like, you know, filled 8, or filled 8. That's how they work. All 8 are filled. When we come back here, we have metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Now, how do they in fact work? Rather simple. Well, this moment. It's like I have to burp and vomit at the same time, but I can't and I won't. But there is just so much pressure in my throat right now, I cannot speak. Metals. Metals are at the beginning of periodic table. So if this is like a periodic table, imagine this is a nice little drawing of periodic table. On the left side, you have like H, which is, once again, I don't really know like the word in English. The symbol is H above here. And then around like this left part, but just don't give a fuck about H there, which is a non-metal. On the left part, you have metals. And the thing you need to know from the left, oxygen, if you have 100% oxygen, your lungs can basically screw up on you. I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't. Panda, we use oxygen. You have internal and external breathing. External breathing, which is lungs. And internal. Oxygen is not perfect. Like you said. Because it's a non-metal. He has a spirit. Gases are never perfect. On the left side, from the left to the right side, we have more electrons in the last layer. So that's what happens. So if the metals are on the left side, so let's say metals, periodic table, which is left. What does that mean for their layers? I will wait for some time. You can think about that. And non-metals as well. Layers. What happens? And non-metals as well. So metals are here, left. Non-metals are on the right. These are like all to the right. I need to write in small letters. And these are in the middle. This is perfect. Layers all filled. Gases are on the right, but Panda has some understanding. But you see, let's say you have pretty good understanding, but sadly you're 4. But now, smart. +3. You have a spirit. But oxygen is a non-metal. It's not really like a gas. That could be a mistake on my part. Periodic table, I'm just going to search for a word so I can explain it to you. So many things opened. Bonus points. Just let me translate this. Oxygen is a gas, technically. Moment. What the fuck? Noble gases. It's noble gases. It's just a noble gases. As for like some gases, you can't see it unless you do something or something reacts with it. Yes, just a moment. State of matter, it's called. For the other thing. State of matter is other thing. Which is like this thingy. Solid, liquid, and gas. There's more, but for now, focus on that. Oxygen is a gas, but it's not a noble gas. You understand? Oxygen's state of matter is a gas, but it's not a noble gas. Like when it gets cold, the air, oxygen, when you breathe and exhale it, mist comes out. When you exhale, it's CO2, panda. Is not, I don't know how to put it. It's not the same. You inhale oxygen. Hot air, not a noble gas though. It's a gas. Its state of matter is gas, but it's not a noble gas. Oxygen is a non-metal. I did not make this. That's how it is. You breathe in, by the way, oxygen, pardon. You inhale oxygen, yes. Not mistake this though. You don't want to inhale this. That's not what you need. And internal breathing cells. As for breathing, because like we are on the team, external breathing is your lungs, like internal breathing are my cells. They use the oxygen they took with my lungs and they take it. So they can have energy. It comes out as something I forgot because I haven't seen a periodic table in months. It's fine, totally fine. Fuck. You did not see anything. I need more science. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Metals, non-metals, and metallites. So, because on periodic table, I'm on the smart tier. 4 times 6 is 24, you need 25 or above. Okay, so because metals, like you know, electrons, and minus, goes from left to right. Because it goes from left to right, the more you right you go, the closer it is to 8. So you can go and say, like, you know, let's say 1, let's say 8. They go in between. This is how much they have. So 1 is like the first group of, like, you know, elements in periodic table. Last ones, which are the noble gases, which are perfect, have 8. But not helium though. It has 2. But that's how it goes. That's an exception. Fuck. So you have metals and you have non-metals. Both of them need to become perfect. I cannot do that. I cannot do the thing with my mouth. Anyways, so metals usually have in the first group, which is called alkaline metals, I believe it's called in English. Not mistaken. They have like, you know, normal like groups, normal like layers filled, and plus, let's put it like this, +1 electron not needed. They do not need. Let's just put it like this. So they need to get rid of this. On the other side, last group before 8 is 7. And these are here non-metals. non-metals to be perfect, they need how do I do this? I don't think I can. They need electrons. Just remember that. Non-metals need electron. So if metals want to, like, you know, get rid of them, they want to get rid of exactly one electron, and these ones, non-metals, well, at least the ones in the last group of non-metals, want one electron, what will happen? A divorce between electron, like the last one, with metal. -1. Fuck. -1. And the non-metal gets +1. Which is weird to type it in like this because electrons are negatively charged. Which is weird. But anyways. Happens. If I remember correctly, it's for electrons 1.007. No, one. No, it's just +1 and -1. It's elemental charge that they have. Something else. I was talking about the mass. Oh god. So many numbers. Anyways, this is what happens. So metals lose electrons. If they are, like, you know, second group which has +2, they lose both. And these ones get those electrons. With that, metals, which had, like, you know, these layers, let's say, like, you know, it's this one, they go like one down and they go to first layer. And they are like, happy! That's what happens basically. Because now, the layer they have is fully filled. And they are fine. What happens? You see this E minus, P plus, and then 0. This means what charge they have. E minus, negative, P plus, positive, NO or N0 doesn't have. So, P plus and E minus have the same charge, but just like on the other sides. You understand what I mean? Like, if you don't look at, like, you know, minus and pluses, what's negative, what's positive, they have the same charge, which is called elemental charge. And because of that, like this one, like, which has like negative charge, because metal loses that, it becomes positively charged. So metal, positive charge, and non-metal, because it has got an electron, is negative. So then these two, because, like, you know, like magnets, start to attract each other and they form an ionic bond. Pretty much all. Yes. Whew. That was a lot of stuff. Now, when you have a lot of vocab, and my torches are gone, and I'm going to die pretty soon. You have a lot of vocab, you need understanding. I have understanding, I need more vocab because I see you like me teaching you, so I will continue doing so. I have good understanding, I need more vocab. When I have more vocab, I'm going to be smart. I'm going to be smarter than Chill Panda. You have a lot of vocab, you have a lot of understanding. You need more to be smart. You're pretty close. Keep on going. It's going to be fine. Rest of you as well. Just think about this all. Understand it. One last look. Formulas. These ones. Can download those ones. For criteria for being smart. Breathing, and this ones, and this one, and this one. Yeah. I'm almost there. Yes. Yes, you are. He has a good understanding. And he stayed till... Okay, let's... He deserved this. He did. Yes. There you go. We'll be ending with Panda being in smart tier. Okay. That's pretty much all. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll study more. That's pretty much all. I'll study as well. It's 3:47 p.m. I'm going to go train. I'm going to go eat, drink coffee, study more. You should do as well. Call your family. Be happy. That's all. Smile bot.